Welcome back, everybody, to Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. My name is Ben, and I'm totally bad at gaming. When we left off, we had just gotten our true form back after relieving the Twilight from Faron Woods, so it looks like we are off to a good start. Let's destroy these Deku Babas here. Our next goal is to continue to the temple. Now then, it's finally time for that weapon I worked so hard to get. You probably already know this, but swing the controller to wield the sword, and use Z to defend with your shield. I'm so helpful, aren't I? Just think of me when you use those, okay? Alright, so Midna's being her snarky little self. As we can see, the gate towards the temple is locked, so let's go ahead and see if we can't, get this guy to unlock it for us. Huh? So, it's the Odarnian. You seemed familiar, but your clothes seemed kinda different, so I got thrown off for a second. Listen, things have been a little rough around here lately, so you should watch your step, okay, guy? There are so many monsters now. I got kinda scared and closed off the path to the temple. But, you guy, you want to get back there, huh? You sure do look geared up for it, so here you go. Alright, so we got a small key that will unlock the gate towards the temple, so we can continue on. Oh yeah, the woods on the other side of the gate, this cave, are covered in a really thick fog, so make sure your lantern is full. You're definitely going to need to use your lantern a lot in there, so bring all the oil you can. And check this out, I have a special one-time offer of a bottle full of lantern oil for only 100 rubies. How about it, guy? What a bargain. What? That's not right, guy. But I gave you the first lantern for free. Man. I also sell oil on its own, so come back on when you're run out, guy. Alright, so it looks like we can't get that one-time offer he was gonna give us. So we might be able to come back if he's still offering it. Let's go ahead and continue through the cave and make our way back to the temple. Alright, so now that the Twilight has been lifted, it's a little bit darker in here, but you know, using our lantern isn't really necessary to get through here just yet, at this time. Let's just go ahead and run past all of these bad guys here and just continue on our way. Alright, so it looks like the fog is still here from when we were continuing forward through the Twilight here. So let's see if we can find our way across. Hey, what's that monkey's problem? You idiot. While you were staring off into dreamland, your lantern got stolen. Alright, Midna. Well, it seems like the monkey knows exactly where to go, so we have to follow it through the fog. This particular segment of the level seems to get a bit tedious, so I'll go ahead and speed this up. It's just following the monkey, so I'll see you guys in a second when I'm at the end. Alright. Now that the monkeys dropped our lantern, we can go ahead and pick it back up. Alright, it seems to have run out of oil, so which isn't really a real problem, seeing as there's a shop where we can buy lantern oil here in just a second. If we get through these bokoblins here, we can get down to the little shop by that run by that by the bird, and continue on our merry way. As we can see here, he's waiting for us. Alright, so let's buy some lantern oil. Since our lantern is empty, might as well fill it up. Alright, got some lantern oil. Alright, so let's deposit some money. 20 rupees ought to do it. Alright. Alright, so if we go back over here, we can see that there's an enemy right here, so let's go see what it is. Alright, looks like we've been transported to another realm, and this guy looks like he wants to fight us, so let's go ahead and fight him. A sword wields no strength unless the hand that holds it has courage. You may be destined to become the hero of legend, but at your current power would be a disgrace to the proud green of the hero's tunic you wear. You must use your courage to seek power, and find it you must. Only then will you become the hero for whom this world despairs. If you do find true courage, and you wish to save Hyrule from the horrors it now faces, then you will be worthy to receive the secrets I hold. Any enemies that are filled with energy will quickly recover and attack again, even when stunned by a powerful strike. The ending blow is a secret technique that you can use on stunned enemies to end their breath before they spring back into action. When an enemy lies collapsed on the ground, stunned, Z target and press A without delay to leap high into the air and deliver a final strike. When the opportunity to end their breath is before you, you will see finish appear vividly before your eyes. Now, try it on me. Alright, so let's see if we can knock this guy on his ass and finish him. That was a pinpoint strike. Never overlook your opportunity to finish with A. The first hidden skill, the ending blow, has been passed on. Alright, so we have the first hidden skill, the ending blow. When a foe falls, lock on with Z and deliver a final blow with A, as he just explained. So, now we can continue on. There are still 6 hidden skills for you to learn, so we can, anytime we see this guy, we should definitely have a look. Those are only for the one who carries the blood of the hero, the one whose spirit is that of a sublime beast. Grow powerful, test your courage, and when you find that you need another skill to overcome the threats that face you, search for the statues that howl with the sound of the wind. Seek the sound that calls to the spirit of the beast and awaken me again. A sword wields no strength unless the hand that holds it has courage. Remember those words. Farewell. Alright, now that we've got the first hidden skill, we can go back up to the temple and continue our quest to find the children. When we see that white wolf, or when we can summon the white wolf, we can certainly get more techniques to use here in the future. Alright, so now we're at the forest temple. Let's go ahead and go inside. Alright, now that we're inside, we can finish off these keys, just to get them out of the way. Alright, as we saw from the title, this is the Forest Temple. We can go forward here in just a moment, but first, let's go ahead and go up these vines and see if we can't find something of value. There's usually something pretty important up there, so let's go ahead and shoot these down. The small spiders are called wall-tullas. They're a bit different from the skull-tullas found in the other games, mostly because they're smaller. We will find that there are large skull-tullas here in the temple. We'll fight them soon enough. There's a little chest, and find a yellow rupee. Alright, so now that we've got that, it's not really a huge secret, but it's certainly something to keep a lookout for. Now that we've completed that, we can go ahead and destroy all the enemies in this area and free the monkey. Hey, that's the monkey that stole your lantern. Doesn't it look like she's beckoning you? Aren't you the popular one, hee hee? Alright, so it looks like we have to climb up the vines, but if these wall-tullas have anything to do with it, they'll probably forbid us from doing so, so let's go ahead and get them out of the way. And this particular monkey seems to be very prone to getting herself in trouble, so we should probably take care of anything that kind of gets in our way to forbid her from getting trapped again. If we come to the center, there's the big skulltula that I was telling you about. The hard thing about these is that you kind of have to knock them upside down in order to get to the underbelly, and so tends to be a little bit difficult. Now we can finish it. And we can, if we can see up here, there's some pots and a chest. There's not really anything that we can do to get the chest down just yet. And it looks like there's the cracked wall here. So there's this, I think they're called bomblings. Let's go ahead and, oh, let's not get blown up. Let's try this again. You can use the bomblings to blow up walls and things when needed. So let's move that out of there. All right, and there's a little chest in here. Let's go ahead and open it. All right, we got a red rupee. That's 20 rupees for us, so that's not too shabby at all. Let's go ahead and come back up here to the landing here. Go ahead and get out our lantern and light all these lampposts, and it will open up the way to continue through the rest of the temple. Alright, now that those stairs have been lifted, we can continue forward. Let's go ahead and get this chest. Alright, we got the dungeon map. We can use it to find things that are rooms that we've been in. The yellow arrows show our location, and that's true of every map that's going to be coming into this game. So we'll go ahead and skip that anytime that we come across any more. Oh, what's going on? Has there been a monkey fight? Oh no, now we can't get any further. We may as well go back. I don't know what's going on, but it seems like she wants to take you somewhere, so maybe you should just follow her. Alright, so let's go ahead and continue back this way, since the baboon decided he wanted to play a little trick on us and decided to break the bridge so we can't continue forward. We can go this way by latching onto the monkey and swinging past. So let's go ahead and continue on. All right, now that we've gone this way, there's another place to basically use a bombling in order to break open a wall. All right, there's some pots in here. Phew. Out at last. Gracious, once I got in there, I couldn't squeeze back out. You were a big help, thanks. I've been looking for something in here, you see. Gracious, yes. You must need something here too. Shall we try looking together for a while, fellow adventurer? You may not think I look like much, but I can be quite helpful. I can even warp you out of here if you want to leave. So don't think of me as a burden. Now let's start in. Alright, so we met Owaku. If you call her in a dungeon, she will let you leave and allow you to return to when you want. We can set her as a minus, with the minus screen, and use her as a B action, and be able to swap her out with her child in order to leave the dungeon, but we don't necessarily want to do that right now. There's really no real reason to leave the dungeon as of yet, so we can just continue on here. Alright, so it looks like there's a big Skulltula in the way. Let's go ahead and knock it over, and with our slingshot, it'll fall into the water and just die. Alright, so let's jump across. Alright, and as it would seem, we need a key to get through here, so we're going to be able to get there just yet. Let's go ahead and go back this way. There's another door here, so let's go ahead and go through that one to see where it will lead us. Alright, so let us back out here on another side of the big windy section of this tunnel, of this dungeon. Let's go ahead and continue through this door. Alright, so there's a treasure chest here. Alright, we got that key that we needed to unlock that other door. So, let's go ahead and continue back. Alright, let's go back through here. It's usually pretty easy. It's kind of, I guess, timed in such a way that you don't have to wait for it all that long. Alright, now that we have our key, we can go back this way and continue up the stairs to the door. Alright, so it looks like we have another monkey friend to rescue. Alright, let's go ahead and get down there and see if we can't get that monkey to come free. Alright, if we run into the totem, then we can get it free. Alright, so it looks like some bokoblins are not all that happy about that, so let's get rid of them. Alright, just a couple of hits and they're good as gone. Now that our monkey friends are happy, we can continue on our way through the dungeon and get back up here in order to get back to where we were. Alright, and these tend to be a little bit tricky, just like that. Sometimes you fall off. It's kind of have to time it right in order to get across there, and that's a big issue coming up later. Let's go ahead and continue back towards the main area of the dungeon that we need. We can't go quite that way yet. Let's go ahead and continue over back to the main landing of the dungeon. Let's go ahead and skip all the enemies. There's really no need to do that quite yet. Alright, now that we're back at the main landing, we can jump across and get back to get over to this other side in order to continue in the dungeon. Alright, so we're in another room where we can continue on here. Those Baba serpents are usually pretty nasty. I tend to stay away from them if at all possible. Let's go ahead and hit this bombling and throw him down here. Alright, got rid of that Deku-like in order to avoid getting eaten should we fall from here. But we're gonna need another bombling in order to get that that rock to be destroyed. So let's go ahead and grab another one. Alright, so and jump across and toss it up. Oh. Kinda got myself hit in the face there. So let's go ahead and go this way and see what's over here. Alright, looks like another one of our monkey friends has gotten themselves into a bit of a bind, so let's see if we can't get over there to help them out. There's a chest up here, so knock it down. Alright, we got another key, so we can unlock the door. So now, we'll just make our way across these platforms. I tend to just run into the water. Those tile serpents tend to be a bit more trouble than they're worth, so I tend to like skipping them. As we can see here, there's a couple torches that need lighting, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so it looks like it raises up the stairs. We're gonna need another set in order to get up there properly. Alright, now that that's complete, we can go ahead and climb up. Alright, now we have to fight another one of these darn Skulltulas. go ahead and finish it. Let's go ahead and unlock this door. Alright, so got another one of our monkey friends. There's not a whole lot else in this particular little alcove here, so we can go ahead and continue back towards the other rooms. We can go this way in order to avoid the tile serpents altogether. Alright, now that we've finished that particular room, there's another room off this way, so let's go ahead and see what's over there. Let's go ahead and hit the Waltellas with our slingshot. Now that we've done that, we can go ahead and jump over and climb up the vines. The monkey seems to have fallen down into the water. That's not a huge issue. Alright, it looks like this particular Deku has a head on the end of an antenna. So let's go ahead and... This is kind of a mini-boss for this particular dungeon, so let's go ahead and attack it. Just kind of just keep attacking the head thing until it dies. Now the Deku has its mouth open, so let's find one of these bomblings here. Let's see about throwing it in. Alright. Alright, nothing too special with this one. Alright, and now that Deku has been killed, we can pick up this key and go and free our little friend here. Alright, looks like he's a happy fella. So let's go ahead and continue back toward the main landing and see if we can't make any progress. Alright, go back through here. Alright, getting back there is pretty simple. Just kind of hop forward here and go back down the stairs. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, so it seems we have plenty of little friends here to make our way back to the main room here. Let's go ahead and move forward. Alright, so this is the part where I told it was going to get a little bit tricky. The particular jumping puzzle has to be timed just right in order for to make any progress in this particular thing. Alright, so we did it with relative ease. Let's go ahead and continue back through this particular door so that we can make a little bit of progress. Alright, let's go ahead and get rid of these guys first before really taking on our mini boss here. The one mechanic that you use to get this guy to fall down is to run into the totems when he's flings the boomerang around and knock him over before it has a chance to get back. It tends to be a little bit tricky because I tend to Z target, and that's not exactly the right mechanic to use. Alright, and then the rest of the fight is just going to be more of the same. So, I'll go ahead and speed up the rest of this fight, and meet you guys back in a moment. I am the Fairy of Winds who resides within this boomerang. You have freed me from evil, and I now have my true power back. Please, take it with you, use it to aid your quest, and may both my power and my blessing be with you. If you focus power in your boomerang before releasing it, it will unleash the power of wind, aiding you in unforeseen ways. Alright, so we got the Gale Boomerang. Houses the Fairy of Winds. We can set it to a B action and use it like every other item that we use. I bet even monkeys should be satisfied now. Okay, let's continue combing this place. We already found something good, so let's keep searching places we haven't looked yet. Alright, I think Midna has the right idea. We should continue through the temple and see if there are places that we haven't seen yet. So in order to get out of this particular part of the dungeon, we'll have to use our boomerang and go ahead and lock on to this particular little thing here. Alright, so as it would seem, it only raises it up a little bit, so let's go ahead and do it again. Alright, maybe one more time. Alright, now we are free to go back to any areas we haven't been yet. And as we can see on the minimap, there are places that we haven't been yet. It's like that particular room that has the bridges that move. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get over there, since our monkey friends seem to have disappeared. Alright, looks like there's another monkey here that's going to need some rescuing, so let's go ahead and use our boomerang to get it down. Alright. Well, I guess there are still some monkeys you haven't freed yet. At this point, you should save them all and see what you can get for it. Alright, I think Midna has the right idea here. So let's go ahead and continue on our way this way and see if we can't find more monkeys to free. Go ahead and switch this bridge over and continue this way here through this door. Alright, so we're back here where we first encountered the Deku-like. So let's go ahead and go back down this to the main landing. And the rooms we haven't been to before are continuing this way. So let's go ahead and continue on. This bombling is here because there's another Deku-like. So let's go ahead and hit it. And behind the Deku-like is another treasure chest, so we definitely need that. Alright, so I seem to be missing quite a bit. Now that we have the boomerang, we can go ahead and continue forward through this way, and be able to use this particular pattern on the ground to signal what kind of pattern that we're going to need. So we need this one first, that one there, and then that one there, and go ahead and use the boomerang. Get them all to spin out. Alright, and like many Zelda games, the boss key chest is much bigger and much different. And as we can see, we have the big key, and can access the boss for this particular dungeon. And here's that chest that we had missed before, so let's go ahead and knock it down. Alright, let's go ahead and open this up. And we got the compass. It's a handy tool for finding things that we have not otherwise found in the dungeon yet. But if it isn't something useful, as long as you have that, you should be able to find where the captured monkeys are, right? Alright, and with that, we can find the captured monkeys, any unopened treasure chest, anything of that sort. So let's go ahead and continue through here. As we can see on the mini-map, there are some treasure chests that we have not opened yet. So let's go ahead and continue into the room and see if we can't find those treasure chests and continue on our way. Alright, as it would turn out, the heart piece that we missed is in this this first room here. And let's go ahead and jump in the water and just skip those tile worms. And this is the particular puzzle that I had missed. So we can go ahead and blow out these other lanterns, and get that all-important treasure chest that we had forgotten yet. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of the way. so he's just decided to go back into there. Let's go ahead and grab it. And this is heart piece number 3. 2 more, and we have a full heart container. Let's go ahead and continue back towards the boss room in order to finish off this dungeon once and for all. As it would seem that there's a treasure chest underneath us here. Let's go ahead and jump in the water. Go through this little tunnel here. Alright, found a yellow rupee. Nothing too significant, but it's certainly a treasure chest we hadn't opened yet. So let's go ahead and continue on our way through to the other side, because it looks like there's a treasure chest that we missed. And see if we can find something useful in it. Alright, since we missed this treasure chest here, we're going to go ahead and open it. And it's yet again another yellow rupee. These the dungeons also are notorious for giving you plenty of money to be able to buy things in the future. So there's really not a shortage of rupees in this particular title. I enjoy that pretty much because anytime you visit a dungeon, you're almost guaranteed to get a full wallet's worth of money. So now that we have have found all the treasure chests in this area, we can go ahead and continue on. As we can see on the minimap, there's a red dot showing us where some of our monkey friends are. So, and that's alright. So this is the room we found the map in, I believe, and we couldn't get across here before because we couldn't move the bridge. So let's go ahead and move it with our boomerang. Let's go ahead and use the boomerang. Alright. Looks like the Bokoblins are really serious about this now. Let's go ahead and get them out of the way. We can continue this way. As we can see that there's we need a key in order to be able to get in there. So let's go ahead and go this way here. See if we can find that the little monkey friend we were looking for. Alright. So now we just have to get rid of this Skulltula. Alright, so it looks like there are cobwebs on the ground to show us where we can drop down and continue on. Another Skulltula. Out of the way. And it looks like we are just over the red dot, so let's go ahead and burn this one down. Alright, so our little friend here is trapped, so let's go ahead and open it up. Alright, now that he's free, he'll join the others in that main room. As we can see, there's another Deku-like here. Make this Deku-like disappear. Let's go ahead and grab this guy here. Alright, so he just dropped some rupees and a heart. Now to get back up there, we'll have to climb these vines. And as I've said before, it's probably the most tedious part of this game. Link does not climb all that quickly. Alright, so, alright. I think there's a key that we missed, so let's go down this way. Alright, so this is the room we found the map in, I believe, and we couldn't get across here before because we couldn't move the bridge, so let's go ahead and move it with our boomerang. Now that we have, now that the bridge has been moved, we can come back this way. There's really not a whole lot more that we can do at this point just yet. Let's go ahead and go through here, since our friend wants us to. I guess in order for us to check the temple out completely, we need the help of the monkeys. Ah, well, let's help the rest of them. While Tullas are gonna get in our way. So let's go ahead and shoot them down. Alright, we should be good for now. Let's go ahead and shoot that. We're at it. Alright, so I'm missing. Let's go ahead and just continue up there. I'll be able to shoot him down in just a moment. So we make our way to this platform here. Go ahead and drop down. And in order to move forward, we have to get this particular guy out of the way. Alright, let's go ahead and climb up some more vines. Alright, so there's another door up here. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of here. Pick up some more chests and money. Alright, so it looks like one of our friends is stuck in here. So let's go ahead and continue to find a way to get them out of there. Oh. These Baba serpents tend to be a little bit more pesky than you know some of your other more traditional bosses. As it would seem, the Deku-like is keeping us from finding that chest over there. So let's go ahead and see if we can't get that bombling over there to him. Let's go ahead and get this guy out of the way while we're at it. One of the things I like about this game is that it is kind of tricky. It kind of doesn't give you the hints just straight out. That's what I like about this game, is that there's some really interesting mechanics to play with around. Alright, so we got that key that we were missing. Let's go ahead and free our other monkey friend that's stuck up at the top. The room seems to need another bombling, so let's go ahead and grab another one. And set it down here so that we can free the guy behind the door. Believe that there's one more thing that we have to get, and it's behind the locked door that we saw before. So let's go ahead and jump back down here and move the bridges to get back there. There's one more room that we haven't quite been through yet, so let's go ahead and try and get through there. Alright, and some of the mechanics of this game are a little bit tedious, I will admit, but I think part of the fun of it is getting through all of the dungeon pieces and just making your way. And, you know, tedious or not, it's still a very fun game. Alright, so we can get through this this particular door here and unlock it. Alright, so we have one more of the monkeys to free. Now that we have the boomerang, we can actually do some damage to these tile worms. So let's go ahead and get them out of the way. One more. And with the boomerang, you can flip them upside down, go ahead and attack them, and it's pretty easy. I think there's another one here. Let's go ahead and get them out of the way. Alright. They're not too hard once you knock them down. So, now that we have those taken care of, we can go through this little hallway here. Take care of this Skulltula, and they tend to be a little tough to get to knock down. So, because of the outer shell being the focal point, the not so easy part of the mechanic, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not entirely sure. But now that we have the enemies out of the way, we can climb up here. We can hear that our little monkey friend is screaming for help, so let's go ahead and turn around over here. Oh, as we can see, there's some turbines here. Let's go ahead and use our boomerang one more time and get this thing to open up. so they let us up here. I suppose we could have climbed all the way across that way. However, we wanted our monkey friends to help, so let's go ahead and get these chests, these bottles open. They usually contain something useful, like a fairy. However, I don't have a bottle to put it in, so it would seem that I will not be able to catch it just this moment. I don't need to drink my milk just yet, so we'll go ahead and continue forward here. Alright, so now we're fighting the Twilight Parasite Diababa, and the mechanic to use is to grab a bomb and just throw it at the particular heads. It's not exactly the easiest. They go down in one hit, so it's not too hard to do. Alright, now that the platforms are gone, we're gonna need a little bit of help to get rid of this thing. So, it's not exactly the easiest. Alright, as we... Alright, as we can see, our baboon friend is going to be helping us here. So let's go ahead and drop that bomb. Alright. Alright, so it looks like it's going to be a bit more complicated than I had originally intended. Let's go ahead and... get that bomb. And see if we can't throw it at one of these guys. Alright. I have to use that there. Alright, this particular boss tends to be a bit harder than, especially at this particular life level. Let's go ahead and get this back out. Alright. Already destroyed that head. See if we can get the other one to come back this way. Alright. Alright, so this isn't gonna work. Alright. Well done. That's what I was looking for. That's a fused shadow. It's what the light spirit called dark power. Do you remember what that spirit said about how you had to match the power of the King of Shadows? Could it really be so easy? Is this all there is to it? There's a total of 3 fused shadows. I think the other light spirits have the rest. If you want to know exactly what fused shadows are, well, maybe I'll tell you to find the other 2. I guess you'd better do your best to find them, huh? So let's not waste any more time here, when we could be looking for the other 2. I'll get you out of here. You pick up that heart container and that fell out of that thing. Alright, so we got a heart container. Your life energy is increased by 1 and is fully replenished. Alright, so now that we've defeated the monster here in the Forest Temple, that'll do it for this episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Be sure to comment and rate this video, and follow me on Twitter and Facebook. I'll have the links below. But until then, I'll see you guys on the next episode.